Okay, I covered everything I wanted to cover there, but you know what? I just enjoy talking to myself. I just want to keep talking to myself. Um, feels like I am allowed to express myself without ever getting interrupted or judged. That's what it feels like. But what I all I really wanted to say is that damn, I wish I had like $5 so that I could buy like some dark chocolate and some energy drinks. No matter how bad I feel, dark chocolate and energy drinks will make me feel better. Or a CBD drink, maybe. I mean, shit, I could have, with the money I spent last night, I could have been okay for days in terms of just these little things. How the fuck did I convince myself that it was okay to spend a bunch of money last night? And now I'm completely broke. And I don't want to ask people for money. Fuck. So bad. Anyways, okay, well, let's just find out how this scraping goes. Let's test out this scraper here. I don't know if I'm in the right desktop for it. Okay, so where was the scraper? Let's find it that I was working on. Here we go. I just had ChatGPT write the scraper, and it's just for a menu, is the idea here. You know, I am not, so this is GraphBots. That means I should send this to the right. There we go. I'm just gonna put this on the right, put this on the left. And oh no, this is not Graph, this is ReviewBots. Okay, because I have two GraphBots desktops open. That's the problem. Oh, nothing sucks as much as this post alcohol anxiety. But I don't have money to buy chocolate and energy drinks, which would make me feel a lot better. Shit. So stupid. I'm completely out of money. What the hell? How did this happen? So stupid. Okay, so there's the scraper. Uh, I'm still not in the right place. Wait, what is this? Oh my God. At a certain point, trying to keep my tabs organized ends up being more of a task than it helps. Anyways, okay, maybe did I just never open? I definitely did open Feedbots. I definitely already have a bunch of Feedbots tabs open. So what is going on here? Do I? So there's the review bots. This looks like it is GraphBots. Here it is. Here's the feedbot section. Got it. Okay, so then I'll send this one that away. Ugh, there we go. Now I need to find where did my ChatGPT go? Okay, so this is ChatGPT and this is GraphBots. Let me just do a three-finger thing and move the ChatGPT to the third desktop. Now, here we go, third desktop. Okay, finally, we got things going. So, I have a thing called Restaurant Scraper that I made yesterday. I need to make this one scraper menu.php. I'm so stupid. And it's been a long time since I've seen my daughter or talked to my daughter, and it's really starting to get to me. Before it was like, just keep working. But now it's like, oh my God, when is this? I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna run this file. Let's see here, feedbots slash. Where is it? Scraper menu.php. There we go. All right, so this is what it came up with for the Hodan menu. Is a lot. So I'm just gonna add um require functions.php because we have a HTML to text function inside of there. which, maybe isn't the best function for that purpose. Maybe I should look at how it actually works, but instead of rewriting it here, I might as well just use what I have already. And that will have the added benefit that if there is a problem with it, I will have to look at what's causing the problem because it's already being used in many other files. So, okay, like we are actually getting the menu items and the prices, kind of. Well, let's just see whether or not ChatGPT. And I just realized that there's such a thing as menu schema. I didn't even realize that. I didn't even know that before, but it is a thing apparently. So I am attempting to get ChatGPT to use that thing. It looks pretty good. Well, the only problem is if I was gonna utilize this, I would have to edit the JSON file again and then delete it from the vector store and then upload it again. First edit it, save it, download it, delete it, upload it. I think I will do that though. First, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and stuff. Get some tea. Okay. So, anyways, let's see here. I think that I need to go to the Regbots section. There we go. Open up the JSON. Find the Hodan. Edit it. The problem is I'm gonna have to ask ChatGPT to merge what's existing with this new menu. And and it's just becoming like a longer conversation, and that's a lot to put in there. And also, when you put like a graph like that in there, it's always possible that ChatGPT will omit things. Be like, the rest follows. And it's just like, and you don't know that happened, so you don't even know to deal with it. Yep, there it is. Total crash of the Chat GPT. Hmm. Wow, it just completely restructured this whole thing, didn't it? What did it look like before? The FAQs looked totally different, I think. I don't know, I think it maybe is exactly the same, but it just put the questions and the answers on the same line. Let's do it. Copy that. Replace the older one. Save changes. Find it. Not here. That's actually where? What is happening here? Where am I? Hmm. I think I possibly had two different versions of that open, but I did just say the same thing to both of them. So whatever is going on, they are now on the same page. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Hold on. Cuisine. Download. Okay. Now let's find the platform. Found. Okay. Delete the previous Hodan Cuisine. And now we're going to add the new one. It is getting hot in here. Okay. So I guess the only option now is to test it out. That's really weird. I don't know what causes that. Okay. So it seems like it does indeed have the menu here. Sweet. Oh, I was looking for my water. Did I ever find it? Yeah. So I am tempted to make I am tempted to make a bot. Or what am I trying to say here? I'm tempted to make yeah, a browser bot for Hodan because the way it would work without using WordPress is actually so very similar to that like menu scraper right there that I could probably just have ChatGPT keep it to the same conversation even, although that conversation was starting to crash. Um the browser bot. Yeah, so on one hand I'm tempted to do that just because obviously if I do that for Hodan, I can do that for all of them. However, one I mean, if we're like we only need review. We don't really need the browser bot in order to get like the sales going. We really just the review bots and the knowledge bots are good enough. Adding in browser bot is actually kind of unnecessary and I'm just giving myself extra work for no reason. For now, and when we can show them. I don't know, I just feel like when there's only two different bots, it's like sort of feels incomplete. But that said, maybe it's better that way, honestly, because it's just very simple for the user, for the owner, or the manager, whatever, to just understand what we're talking about because there's only two bots. So it might be better that way. But I am tempted just because, like, I don't know, it just wouldn't be that hard to make a browser bot that's not based on WordPress. Like, I kind of just want to play around with it, to be honest, I guess is the main thing. Okay, I might be back in a bit. But wearing that properly? I think so. So in theory, the way it should work is, let's see if we can just grab a different browser bot as as a basis. But ideally, the way that it should work. Oh no, I have to just figure out which which browser bot is a good one. Actually, I think I can go with whatever the most recent one was, basically. Minneapolis has a browser bot. Let's take a look at it. So yeah, the way it should work in theory is that it grabs all the internal links from the page. It builds an array of URLs and then page titles, and then it puts those into the chat history as buttons. And then when you click on a button, it grabs that. Yeah, I don't think I can work on this right now. Never mind. Forget it. I think I should probably just move on to another restaurant. And I think but I'll probably 10 minutes because I really enjoy talking to myself.